One, two, three. Hello, my name is David Pukta, and I'm going to explain to you why Donald Trump earned the energy electoral vote, okay, for California. So, first let's start off with what the Electoral College is and why it exists. The popular vote is one thing. The electoral vote, a true U.S. electoral vote, 100% cause and action. First, the rules are based on constitutional rules in electoral. United States birthright, an adult, registered, eligible, no felonies, no problems. 100% saturated to the cause and action for either party equally, okay? In this, Donald Trump is a Republican, okay? But he started off as a liberist. He was not actually a liberal because he couldn't qualify for a liberal completely. Or in the electoral vote, he could not qualify, so had to take action in his own hands based on one thing. He gave too much money, okay? So, in this, you move forward to the known statement for the banner for his electoral vote for energy. Vote Donald Trump for the Wall Street. Capital Wall, vote, and again, vote Hillary Clinton to be on the street. Okay? Capital Street for Hillary. This could look condescending and negative towards Hillary at first glance, but let me explain to you what this actually means. You're going to vote for both of them, regardless. This is the electoral vote, and this is why this stands. Hopefully, this will give you a better characterization of 50% equal rights and a better understanding of me. So, let's move forward. Cause. Donald Trump claims losing his wallet. Who's better to find Donald Trump's wallet? Me or Hillary Clinton? Okay? Example one. Hillary Clinton finds Donald's wallet. She has the fiduciary responsibility in securities and defense, whose wallet this is, and where'd you get the money? I don't. So, I find Donald's wallet and ethically take the money, separate the money in the wallet, give Donald his wallet and identification. He lost his wallet, not his money. Can't claim him losing his money. Identify his wallet, identify him. Now, I hand him his money. No questions asked. Standard rules of etiquette. This will be more understood in a minute. Now, we go forward. Donald Trump drops black book. I find Donald's black book. Hillary Clinton secures Donald's black book after finding it. These are two very important metaphors. First, if I find Donald Trump's black book, it may not be good for Wall Street. Hillary Clinton finds Donald's black book, it's good for security. Okay? We all know that she's very tight-lipped. So, we're going to move back over here to Donald's black book, where Donald Trump extorted Hillary's secrecy tactics during the campaign, knowing good and well that that was an extortion tactic. It's okay, because Hillary Clinton attacked Donald's pussy bow. Onto my pardon. Now, Obama takes action. Pardon pending defense security investigation for Hillary Clinton. Why? Donald Trump, during the campaign, he knew very, very well what he was doing. If Hillary Clinton has no criminal act against her and has not been physically charged, she's innocent. How can Obama pardon Hillary Clinton for securing our national records? Here's how. Obama tackles immigration, okay? He brings forward Donald Trump's claim of the wall. How did he do that? He gave you an identification card, a driver's license. You can be tracked. We know who you are, your fingerprints, everything. Back to the dropped wallet and the money. If we know where they're at and we find evidence of security breaches, Hillary Clinton is the best person not to leak that information. Okay. Why do I want Hillary Clinton to be on the street? Why do I want Donald Trump for the Wall Street? Donald Trump is arguably a Republican. He's going to put money in the Republican campaign. You want somebody like Hillary Clinton to be looking over our securities for the street. Okay? Donald Trump has to step back from the street. As you move forward through this, you'll see a big issue why Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton cannot switch places as presidency and running. It can never happen. Just by the way that everything has gone down. Okay. When you move forward to Obama and his immigration, giving an identification, protecting Wall Street, and shoring up an economy that was obviously in oppression. Did a very good job in that fact. To be a true U.S. electoral vote, you have to be 100% saturated in the cause and action, whether it's this presidency or the presidencies in the back. Whoever wins, you have to be in support of. In this case, Donald Trump wins. You have to be in support of him, but you also have to be in support of Hillary Clinton. So, Obama, back to Obama again, he hands off the presidency in the best possible way. Obama's presidency is obviously landmark and legendary. You have a perfect pussy bow between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton as the two running mates, okay? If Hillary Clinton goes back and shores up our national security and Donald Trump governs the Wall Street, you get a raising economy, okay? This is not my opinion. These are opinions of large bondholders. This is by Bloomberg. Before the election, a massive security treasuries bond sell-off took place. It started before the election on Monday and continued, and it was legally mature after the election, making it a perfect legal securities execution based on this. Thy bondholders, okay, in this landmark demand, sold $377 billion of Treasury bonds that were trading at a 1.0001 benchmark low for the last 8 years. That trade took the bond market and sparred it, boosting the bond market, giving us a precursor for Donald Trump to run forward in a smooth, strong, upticking economy. We, the bondholders, and I'm going to firm up the collective of we, U.S. Treasury bond, okay? A corporation buys real property. The corporation issues a share certificate. Then there is a black line. That black line is a trade share, differentiated from a certificate. Trade shares are based on a football pool. Who wins in a football pool? Everybody who bets up or down. But let's just take the instance where the football team was a draw. That quarter flipped, bets were in, game started, doors are shut. The game is a draw. The ref is called to investigate that game based on tactics well known in the Securities Exchange. So, when the game is a draw, bets, trade shares, are on ratios. Okay? Whatever ratio, whatever dirty deeds happen on the floor are much different than company ownership. Okay? You've heard of hostile takeovers and all that stuff. That's when you slip, when you let it slip. What's the cause of action here? House wins remittance. We all have two bets. There's a percentage ratio that's the remittance comes to the house. Everybody else is whole. End of story. That's the bet. So, to firm up we, I'm going to show you a little example here. This is my United States Treasury certificate. The only certificate for this real property, registering me as an institutional investor. Been registered as an institutional investor for years. Okay? Why is this so important? Because this goes here. What is the define of an institutional investor? I own companies. This is one company that built products, took the profits from those products, and purchased real property. When you have a job, you are in the football pool. When you own the company, you're the house. Big difference between the two. Okay? This piece of paper is genuine and it's in great shape. It's been in protection. It's a subject. If somebody stole it, if somebody defrauded me out of this 100% ownership of this corp that owns the rights to this remittance, and I protest it, Investigation happens and you go to jail. If you're an attorney, if you're a pro tem judge, you go to jail. If you're found during the investigation that you've done this to more than one person, you go to jail for a lot longer time. Federal prison is not a place you want to be. Why is this so important for this conversation? It's important for this conversation because so that you understand the difference between a pool and the house. This landmark sell-off gave a new meaning to our new economy. Boosting the economy and bringing forward fair, equitable rights. Okay? In closing, I need to say one more thing. Some of the people that brought this together, also the United States versus Windsor, same-sex marriages, okay? This is not about same-sex marriages. This is about a bill that I'll bring forward. You have two oranges. You have an orange and a lemon. I've heard the lemon is bitter. The oranges are sweet. This is a marriage. This is marriages. The bill pays homage to the two dames that won this case for the United States for equal fair rights. In this message, it's well understood that you just have to add an S to marriages that differentiates it in the courts and everybody. You're married, you're married. Marriages are putting two alike together. Okay? My hat's off to this win, equal rights, and the reason I brought this into this whole entire understanding is so that you would see the equality between Hillary Clinton and Trump, and let's go deep into this. This is related to this, okay? Because the world believes that Donald Trump is a sexist, male chauvinist pig. But he had enough guts to admit it. Who would you rather have in your room with a bunch of strange people? A strong candidate like Donald Trump, protecting your rights, maybe your wife's rights, or somebody who's not going to stand up for equal rights in the room? Hillary Clinton, who would you rather have in our securities? Not necessarily Donald Trump, because he's for the Wall Street. Hillary Clinton is for the securities to be on the street, to watch over our nation's security. That's why this election is also a landmark election, bow tying or pussy bowing between these two parties. Okay? I'm sure I've answered all of your questions for due process. Thank you very much. This was David Puckett. Have a great day.